Evening. I know it's late and it's a school night for a lot of people. Just figured I'd see who's up and about. Wrapped up a couple things in the garage. Still have so much to do yet, but at 10:30 I'm not starting something new. Especially I'm gonna be on a roof by 7:30 tomorrow. So hey Hunter, how we doing, buddy? Don't tread on me. What's up? I got kind of nervous there for a second. I thought, oh no, did I just go wrong? Did I go live on the wrong channel? So bearded, how we doing? Don, hey pops, how we doing? Jeff Hale, Mac, what's up? Oh, Brad, how we doing? Quentin, you're up late, buddy. Just trying to figure out the next agenda for cleaning up the shop. So, Samuel, what's up? Ty, how we doing, buddy? We've got like the front half of the garage is like I won't say you could eat off the floors, but it's pretty good. Quentin, doesn't matter, man. The Bills are getting blown out, so there's nothing to watch. Honestly, I'd probably still be watching if there's something to watch too, but hey, buddy. Bearded? No, it was pretty slow. Nebraska convention's pretty slow right now, so it was fun. I mean, there's some great people out there. I had a really good demo turnout, actually better than my Iowa demo turnout. So no, I thought I was on the wrong channel for a second. I was hoping I went live on the right one. Got some new lights hung up in the shop there, which you can see that aren't normally there. Oh, Samuel, don't say that, man. I've got so much to do yet. I got the next 2 days to spend on a roof to get by, so it's gonna be a rough 2 days. Look, I'm really looking forward to Tuesday with a high of like 66 or something like that. I'm needing that. It was a rough day today. Hey Ted, how we doing, buddy? Man, I'm starting to get some wings going. We're gonna have to get a haircut soon. Oh, nice, bearded. Nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Nebraska was fun. Definitely some issues going on there, which some of you might have saw in my last video, which definitely raised a lot of heat, I guess you could say, towards me. But that's all right. It's still a lot of fun. I mean, there's some awesome people out there. They just got a lot to figure out. Now, Hunter's chasing the beaver. Good luck, buddy. I expect rats and mink to turn around here at some point. I just don't know when. Ooh, quitting. That's rough, man. I have heard that EHD is pretty bad. Uh, I talked to a buddy of mine who knows a lot more about that stuff than I do, and they said this is like the perfect storm for it. Lots of rain, really dry with nothing. Lots of rain, really dry with nothing, which is kind of how we started off, and a lot of heat. So, which we were warm. September was a warm month for us, so. I'm gonna do a little muzzleloader hunting here, I think too. So I don't do any of the scouting though. I got a buddy that's gonna be willing to take me, so that's gonna be huge because I have nothing right now. I have no ground at all whatsoever. Oh, Hunter, that's too bad, man. That's too bad. I understand though. It's part of hunting, man. That's just part of it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, though. Bearded, it is not here, man. Tuesday is our cool one day, and that's why I'm hoping to finish up this riff on Tuesday, because it is definitely wearing on me. I can feel it. These last two riff jobs, hitting them hard, back to back, is really taking its toll. As far as, trap prep and getting stuff ready, and on just me, it hurts more. Like even today, we're tearing off more today, and I just did not have the energy. Just wore out. I need one of those days where I do nothing but just kind of sleep till like 11 and don't do anything. I think I had one of those when I was like 13, uh, 12 or 13. I don't know. It's been a while. Oh, yeah. See, Bearded, we're not. I don't even think we're into the 50s. We might be lows in the 50s, but boy, it's not by much. Yeah, Don, 83. Yeah, I was 83, but I'll tell you what, that sun out on top of a roof, it's more like 95. So, yeah, hot by 10. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. We got a lot of stuff to figure out. I mean, heck yeah, 21 days till pre-staking. Well, actually 20 days because it starts on a Saturday. So, oh, you are 40s? Okay, Quentin. Nice. I need to get that tent back out. So we pulled the tent out because I was gonna take my daughter sleeping in the tent. My wife was gonna sleep in the tent with her one night, and I was gonna do the next night. I come home today from roofing, and the cats had tried to climb on the tent and rip the heck out of everything. It's frustrating, very frustrating, but it is what it is. Jeff, how do you mess your back up? Probably carrying all that stuff back at the conventions you're doing. I almost guarantee you that. You've been hauling so much stuff at convention, it's just you're spending too much money, man. You need to get a cart. That's what you need to do, is get a cart to haul behind you at conventions. Ugh. That way you can haul all your stuff out. Anybody go to the Illinois convention? How did that turn out there? Yeah, don't tread on me. It's right there. No, Bearded, I have not touched my scouting. Absolutely. But it is too early. I know next gen. Me and him are pretty good friends. He went out the other day and he started doing some stuff, and he just says too early, which I know it's too early too. Um, that's what's funny is typically we'll get that frost like August or not August, October 5th through 10th. That really kills the grass and the trails really, really pop here in Iowa. We are not going to get that this year. We're still talking 80s into the middle of October. From what my phone says, which the weather, I don't ever believe what they say, but like there's not much cool down. We have Tuesday where it's a high of like 66, low of 44. Barring out, it's like 83 and 50 or 55, something like that. So we're not going to get that frost to kill things off, but the trails are still going to pop. It's just going to be harder to find them. I finish this roof up hopefully on Tuesday. Next Monday and Tuesday, we are all out, game on, mapping and preparing as much as we can because we are out of time. So we have to get on it. Ty is pretty good. Awesome. Brad, if anybody's ever seen me at any convention, I don't stop. I do not stop for anything. And it's not like intentional. It's just I am always on the move. I've always got somewhere to go, somewhere to be, someone to talk to. Between youth events and and meetings and meeting dealers and vendors and markets. It's just it's ridiculous. I will literally have 12 things in my phone when I wake up on a convention, like Iowa convention on Saturday. I had 12 things or people I had to meet at certain times, plus the youth event, running that, and it's just like, holy cow. There you go, Quentin. There you go. I saw a trail picture today from a trapper. He wasn't able to trap it last year, and the homeowner sent him a picture of it this year, and they counted 28 in one picture. So, yeah, he's got some work to do. Buddy, that's a big jump. Why would you do that? I mean, they're popping, Don. They're here, but they won't really pop until a frost or almost November. So it's gonna be tough. Oh shoot, Jeff. I'm sorry, buddy. That sucks, man. That's tough. Yeah, exactly. Don't tread on me. It's just I I'm in such go mode, and it sucks because there's so many, and I think what I struggle with the most is like, all right, I got to be somewhere in 20 minutes. I'm going to head that direction, and I'll get sidetracked here for 5, and then sidetracked here for 10, and talk to somebody, and then ooh, there's something I like and want to buy, and next thing you know, I'm 30 minutes late to that, and then I'm 10 minutes late to the next thing, and here's something else going on, or it's just nonstop. There you go, Quentin. That's awesome. I'm really excited for this year. I hope everything works out. It'd just be phenomenal if I'm able to do what I want to. Oh, good, Ty. That's awesome. Next gen. I almost called you. I figured you were in bed though, buddy. We're having the discussion of how much I turned a world upside down earlier. I hope certain somebody doesn't go out to lunch with a certain somebody's because I will be in serious trouble. It didn't happen, pops. She got in trouble. She did something she shouldn't, and then she pouted, and then she went to bed. So she didn't go. We didn't even camp together. Tug of War Outdoors. That's a new one, Quentin. I haven't heard of that one. I bet, bearded. I bet. I agree. Next gen. I agree. Oh, okay. Nice, Quentin. I didn't know. I didn't know that was the name of it. Sure. Awesome, buddy. Share it out. Absolutely. That's fine. Hey, Patrick. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I did. Really wasn't. I'm not really going to talk too much into it because I did what I did, and they're feeling the repercussions of it right now. And I believe changing their mind, and I feel like that's got the point across, and that's all that needs to be done. So, because I want those guys to succeed out there. They got a lot of stuff to figure out, but I just want all the Nebraska trappers to know of what happened at that meeting, so they can voice their opinions and hopefully get it changed. So, hopefully, they see the error in their ways and learn from it and move forward. And I'll take the hit for it. Next gen, you're still ahead of me, buddy. I'm still hanging out on rooftops when I'm not at work. So, of course, every time I talk to next gen, every my plans he somehow doubles from the last time we talk. Now he's up to like 5 times what my actual goal is. Joshua, how we doing, buddy? I met you in Nebraska, right? I'm about positive. Yeah, Joshua Dobbs. It was you and your old lady, I believe. Oh, sorry, girlfriend, wife, whatever it is. Yeah, okay, yep. I always say old lady, so that's just habit. It was awesome to meet you, buddy. I hope you get out there and have a good time, man. I love meeting people, especially from my channel. It's awesome. Oh yeah, Bearded. He is like, if I do what Next Gen wants me to do, I'm going to get divorced. He definitely pushes me harder than I've pushed myself before. That's for sure, which is awesome. Because normally it's me pushing other people. So I have someone, more dedicated and more drive than me pushing me. It feels good. It's awesome. Some people might not agree, but what do you mean, Quentin? That he pushes me? Yeah, it's just awesome to have somebody just like motivating you. Um, it's just, yeah, exactly, Beardy. He's on a whole nother level, and it's just amazing seeing someone that fired up and that motivated. It's just, and he's pretty much strictly a prodigy of YouTube. I mean, he's figured things out on his own and adapted and changed things to fit him, but he started with YouTube, and that's just amazing. I shouldn't say started with YouTube either. I'm not putting words in his mouth, but a lot of stuff he's learned has come from this platform. It does, Patrick. It does. 100%, man. That's my slogan, man. Find your drive, and I feel like that should definitely be his now. They're quitting the. Don't, man. No, we are 100% no different than anybody else. We're too dumb to know when to stop. Uh, I, yeah. There's no difference between us than anybody else. We figured things out sooner and shared. There's so many trappers that, like, I'll tell people straight up, like, there are people that will out trap me any day of the week, no matter what, but you don't know of them. It wasn't until I got on YouTube, and I think I was kind of the first numbers with raccoon trapper on YouTube, but I'm the first one on YouTube, but there's been dozens to hundreds before me that have trapped serious numbers. I shot for 1,000 raccoons. There's guys that have caught over 5,000. It's just ridiculous. Myron, how are we doing, buddy? So, like I said, there's guys that catch 5,000 here. Like, that just shows you how minute my trap line is. It's just like going from a guy from 100 to 20. Like, that's wow. That's small, Um, but different playing fields. That's, Next Gen, good friend of mine. I mean, I really want to see what he ends up doing because he's at that age, energy level, the time in his life to really rack him up. And I'm excited to see what he does in the future. He'll probably be catching more than I am now after I'm dead and gone. So, yeah, exactly, Dan. Exactly. 100%. Jeff, yeah. I remember that. It went 3 overdrive on the column. Hunter, you're so funny. If I set a trap line for her to run and we caught 30 coon, she would release 35. Myron, just the hides alone, I'd have to look. Um, I had the number the other day. The hide is about 35 to 40% of my income. Most of my money's in everything else. Quentin, I disagree. I think Next Gen should double his arsenal, and let's see what he can really do. I gotta quit sending him Snapchats though of areas I'm looking at, because that way if I set it and it turns out he's in the area, I don't feel bad. Because and now if I set it because he's like, yeah, I know the area, I've been around there. Damn. I won't set it if I know you're in the area, but if I don't know and don't send you a Snapchat to let you know, then it's fair game. All right, next John, you take care, buddy. My kid's an animal. I was actually really surprised with my Nebraska demo. We had quite a few people in there. Dobbs knows he was in there, and I was pretty impressed with that. I mean, it was a smaller convention, definitely a smaller crowd, but the demo area is really good as far as attendance. It was pretty awesome. So I was pretty happy with that. It was worth the drive. Had a lot of fun. Met some awesome people like Dobbs and a couple others that know who I am, and it was fun. It was just a great time. And that's hard to beat. You know, just being around trap. I bought a few things, didn't spend a whole lot of money, but still had fun. Kendall was down there. Leon with Top Lot. Quentin, I don't think Jay was there. I never saw him anyway. He might have been there Friday because I was only there Saturday for 5 hours, 6 hours. So I was not there all day by any means, or all weekend. I just didn't work out. Yeah, he's really not, Quentin. Joshua, you are far more stacked than I am, brother. Not, there's no way. I could see the height and kind of the face maybe, but no way, man. I feel like you'd freight train me if we were to if we were to go at it. I'm built from basically rum and Pepsis, and I feel like you're a different type of build. That was a good location there though, because I could show people like it's so open and it was downhill. I could show people where actual trails would be, and that was kind of cool because it's definitely a different area compared to what I have here. So, what I'd really like to do is head west farther to the Sand Hills and chase coyotes eventually. I think that would be a trip. Never done it, but I've heard that the coyotes out there are a lot thicker than kind of like what we have here, or the coyote population compared to other fur harvesting populations are a lot denser. So maybe the coyote numbers are the same out there, but that's all there is coyotes. Versus here, it's possum, skunks, coon, everything else. So bearded, we'll make a trip together. We'll head to the Sandhills. A beaver trapper and a raccoon trapper chasing coyotes. Wouldn't that be a trip? Well, you guys were gone for 3 weeks. How'd you do? Caught one coyote, killed 40 cases of beer. Yeah, bearded don't drink though, so not really. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, which I know I've talked a little bit about it. I'm not going to discuss it more today, but if I get to do this trip that I want to, it's going to be the time of my life. So, but I won't know it for another almost month. Yeah, Hunter, I get it. I'll tell you what, Bearded, I bet we do all right out there. You know, um, as far as the numbers aspect, knowing how you are, if we both went out there for a week, 2 weeks, say 2 weeks, and divided and conquered, I'll bet people will be pretty surprised. Plan on getting them all tan, Quentin. I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you at all. Sleepy Creek has their rates are cheaper for it's 1 through 5. Don't quote me on this. I think or 1 through 4 or 1 through 5, and then 6 through 20 or 5 through 20. I believe is a cheaper rate. So. Do not trap coyotes. What do you mean? You don't or I don't? Quitting, that'd be so hot, though. Yeah, Pops, but you're not a coyote trapper. Well, I'm not either, but I want to see what I could do. Yeah. I'll bet we could, Bearded. There's a learning curve, 100%, but the best example I've ever heard, and I feel like this is me in a sense, due to stubbornness, is tell me something that can't be done, and by God, I'm going to probably show you that it can. And that's to a fault for me. Like, I'll never forget when I was building my old garage, somebody told me that I could not add an 8-foot ceiling. And someone told me I had to get a ladder to I was actually finishing screwing in a corner piece, and you need a ladder. No, I don't. I got this. No, you need a ladder. No, watch me. And it took me like an hour, but I proved to them that I could get this fastened without a ladder. Totally stupid and ridiculous, but stubbornness took over, and yeah, can't say no. There you go, Quentin. I'm jealous of a man cave. Joshua, yeah, we're going to do some muzzleloader hunting. I think my boy's interested in it. I'm not 100% sure. Kind of a touchy subject because my wife's like, you need to talk to him about it and you need to get going. I'm like, well, he hasn't even mentioned anything about a desire to hunt. Well, you haven't talked to him about it. Well, he needs to take the initiative. If he wants to do something, we'll do it. But, I mean, he doesn't even act interested, so I'm not going to make him do it, so. Oh, that's fine, Pops. Ah, nice, Quentin. That'd be nice. That would be awesome. A little bit of everything. I need to turn part of my garage to a man cave. I just don't have a big enough shop. I need like a 60 by 120. And then I could turn like 20. Yeah. 20 by 60 into a man cave. I think that'd be perfect. Patrick, I can't add on much more, man. I'm at such a grade with our land right here. Because I got a 28 by 50. But we are at, what did he say? 65 ton of gravel to level out the shop now. And it only steepens off. Otherwise, I'd love to. But I can't go any farther this way due to how close I am to the neighbors. Can't go any far behind me to the row. I'd have to go this way, which is a steep downgrade. So, I mean, I'd probably have to put 200 ton of rock to build it up enough to add on. And then I have to take the whole roof off and, instead of having a 28-foot truss, have a 40-foot truss, and it's just too much. I should just L it out and run it this way. Have a step down and run it this way and hide all my neighbor's bullshit that he has going on. That'd be awesome. Because I basically live next to an industrial site now. Used to be full of deer and rabbits, and it was amazing. Now all you hear is skid loaders and backhoes and everything else. So here's what it is. Just ready to get this roof done in 2 days, and I can strictly focus on trapping. Build up, Quentin. Yeah, so up is a whole lot more expensive with a second story. I'll promise you that. I already got a 10-foot ceiling in here, which I made it 10 foot, so that way I could get just room and shelves and skinning machines and everything else. My old shop was 8 foot, except I had a vaulted ceiling where my skinning machine was. So it was all 8 foot, and then where my skinning machine was, it went up to, I think, 11, 10 or 11. And that was pretty nice, but... Evenin Wilderness, how we doing, bud? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm very fortunate. I fill it with so much junk, and that's the problem. If I had better organization and more wall space, I mean, I should really put a wall right down the center of it, at 25 foot, still get anything in here I needed, but have more shelf space, it'd be a lot better. Yeah, Quentin, I get it. I accumulate so much stuff. I look back and it's like, where did all this stuff come from? I mean, my dad's seen my shop. It's a train wreck, especially compared to his. Yeah, Patrick, exactly. I've never heard anyone ever in my life say, I built the perfect size shop. They build it, 6 months later, it should have been bigger. And it's like, my wife said the same thing, so it's okay. Dixie, get out of there. Yeah, I quit, and that don't matter, though. You'll get there. Just keep pushing and keep building that arsenal, and eventually you'll hit it. Just takes time, man. I mean, I started in my parents' garage, which wasn't even a garage, and I probably had a 10 by 10. I built a small, I don't know what it was, Pops, 8 by 16 shed up on their hill on runners, and that worked for a little bit. Then I had it was a 20 by 50 foot garage at my first house, which was falling apart when I bought it, so I tore it down and rebuilt it. And then when we moved here, I built the 28 by 50. So, takes time, man. I have not bearded. We have this, plus I have a whole bunch more that I got to get cleaned up yet. So, that's pretty much all my dog proofs except for maybe 75. I don't know what's in that tote, but maybe 100. It's a mess right now, but here's all the 1.5s or 1 3/4 that I've got. Definitely a mess, but and see, Joshua, and that's the thing, long term, that's kind of what I want to do. I know when I started trapping bigger, when I was catching like 200 coon a year, I'm like, man, this is awesome. But I ran into a mink trapper that could catch 3 to 4 mink under a bridge like every year. Just one bridge. It was an old man that lived right up the hill, and he'd trap around me like crazy. And just his percentage and skill level was so much more superior than where I was, or where I'm at now. It was just amazing. It's just, his percentages were just spot on. There you go, Hunter. Take care, Quentin. Camp Blue Ridge, how we doing? Hey, Jeff, my first house was 720 square feet, so... No, 776. It was 776. And if I never got married and had kids, I'd still be there, because I love that house. That place was awesome. Hunter, that's why I love that Formula One dip. It's similar to paint. I think it lasts longer than paint. It's expensive, but it's probably better than like spray coating them. Because you can literally dip them in this and move on, you know. And I do 6 dog proofs at a time, so it works pretty good for me. I suppose, guys, we're gonna bail out of here. I got a lot of stuff to load up in the truck for tonight. I forgot I brought my compressor home, and I still got to run to Menards in the morning before going on the roof and take back some damaged stuff. We got a lot to figure out yet, so it is what it is, right? Just ready to be done with this roof. It's 2 roofs back to back, pretty much every weekend for a month now. It's just kind of it's wearing on me. So as much as I want to sleep in though next Monday, we better be scouting and mapping because it's ridiculous. It's here, you know, it is here. I think it's Quentin that said pre-staking in 21 days. Yeah, it's 20. And that just seems like it's tomorrow. So anyway, y'all take care. We got a lot of stuff planned this year. I hope it happens. But I will not know for another 27 days if it happens. We will find out. So, all right, y'all take care and have a good night, guys.